Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and tonight we're just going to be doing a post-game show for the Blazers. It's been a couple days, it's been a quick minute since I uploaded on this channel in a little bit. Sorry about that. I don't know, I've been a little busy and had some things, and also just there's been some good basketball content, but I don't know, not enough to make me really think I got it from the camera. Yeah, Jokic dropped 50, that was pretty big news. And the Blazers haven't played in 2 days after a loss to the... We lost to someone. I don't even remember anymore. After they lost to someone, and we come back from a 6-game road trip where we go 3-3, and we come out. Oh wait, did we beat the Wizards? Is that our last game? I swear our last game was a loss. I don't know. Maybe it was Sixers. I don't even know. We played Sixers, Wizards, Rockets, Thunder, Knicks, Bucks. Yeah, so it was the Wizards, and we did win that game. We come back home. First every little 3-game home stretch. Quick little home stretch here against Orlando, Cleveland, and Philly. Philly's next, actually, and then Cleveland. Those are back-to-back in Thursday, Friday. And we come out, first game of the home stretch, and we win this game against Orlando Magic. We win this game 106-97. Yeah, the score shows 9 points. It was 16 with a minute left, put in their bench. They got an and one, a couple for dozen Vooch. I mean, it really was a little bit bigger than this, but the Magic hung around most of the game, and there's a lot of good to talk about in this game. This is one of the more good-oriented games. Even after a win, sometimes we have bad stuff to say. This game, there was a lot of positives, a lot of good things, and even on the defense side of the ball, as much as we played good defense, and that's really the biggest key to beating teams for this team. And we're holding a team to 97 points. I think the league average is around 110 points. Well, we're holding teams under 100 points. We're going to win games. It's as simple as that. I mean, we didn't score too much tonight, but we still scored enough to get a win. And that's really, really big for us Blazers to come out and score. But also, we know we're going to score. So it's about playing the defense on the side of the ball, winning games by our defense, because we're going to put up points. We're going to put up numbers. We can always make a comeback if we need to. But we have to stop blowing leads, start playing defense. And tonight, we hammered down on the defense side of the ball, home to 97 points, quite a few steals, forced a lot of turnovers, a couple blocks. Giles and Covington, mainly 3 blocks there from the 2 of them. And we had a good defensive play. We got stops when we needed them. We played very good quality basketball on the defense side of the ball. And even Ennis, yeah, Vooch gave him some work, but he still held his own out there, kind of. I mean, kind of. Vooch put up 21 and 15, or 27 and 15. Great game from Lucic, actually. But he did not shoot through well. But so Ennis was the only non-bright spot, but we really not going to play defense. So we have good perimeter defense, and it's on. And we played good perimeter defense. They shot the 3 ball horrendously to start the game. 0 for 2 for Cole Anthony, 0 for 2 for Gary Clark. Bacon stepped it up, went 3 for 6. James Ennis 3 for 5. Vooch 2 for 7 on the bench, over 3 from Kike. And then was it Terrence Ross? Great game on the bench, but did not shoot the ball well either. So we held them to a lot of they didn't shoot the ball great. Overall, they did not shoot the ball great. Their overall field percentage was 42%, which is not terrible. Ours actually was less because I guess they just put up more makes. We just had more threes. We shot 39% with the 3 ball. They shot 31% with the 3. And then also their free throws were terrible. That's what we do best. We capitalize on free throws. Dame doesn't miss, and we only missed 1 all game, 18 for 19, and they were 12 for 22. And then they have 10 turnovers, and that's a key contributor. And we have 8 turnovers. And then a weird stat is assist stats. Now, I know some people say that if you have good assist stats, then you're going to win games. But that's not actually the case. We barely have over 20 assists. But assist is such a weird stat because you can have great ball movement and the guy misses the shot, you get a tip and instead it doesn't count as assist. So I think assist is actually not a great stat to count stuff with. 18 assists, that's still that's fine. They had 22, that's below average, but 18 assists for this team when we have ball movement, mostly an iso-style offense, where I'm taking 16 assists. That's a good assist game for us. And that means that we're passing the ball. We had ball movement, we did good. We played good. We passed the ball well today. And then of course we cleaned up the glass. We cleaned up the offensive rebounds. Only 9. But 54. We outrebounded them barely. We outblocked them. We outstealed them. And we just did everything better than them. We came out and we balled. And we played defense. We got the win. We did everything right. And we pulled this one out. We pulled this one out. And they hung around. They kept it close a lot of the game. Now there was times we were on 16. We were up 16. We would be up quite a bit here. we'd be up quite a bit there. We'd go up on a big run, make it 20 at one point, but they always came back. They cut it to around 10 most of the time, and the game was kept around 10 points throughout most of this game. And at the end, we finally pulled ahead. We gave it to 15 after some big shots from Dame down the stretch and a couple other buckets. And we got stops in the game, and then we put our guys out. They got a couple cheap buckets in the game, and it was over, a 9-point win. So let's just go into the individual stats for us, and let's start off with Damian Lillard, of course, the man, our best player. We have no CJ McCollum, no Yusuf Nurkic, so he's definitely our best player. He is, even with his there, still our best player. And he had a great night. 34 minutes, 36 points, only 3 points in the first quarter, 7 in the second, 18 in the third, and 9 in the fourth. And the game with 36 points, continues to average 30 a night, 5 assists, or 2 assists and 5 rebounds. Shot the ball. Oh, the 3-ball was great, 5 for 10, 50%. We'll take that from Dame all day. Free throws, 13 for 13, that's fine. But he was 4 for 12, not from 3-ball, so only 33% from the non-3-ball line, which isn't great, but that's okay. He drew a lot of fouls, got to the line about 6 times, so that's good to see. Drawing the fouls, he had a steal and 2 turnovers, and of course a great plus minus. And he just plays really good basketball. And of course it's Damian Lillard. He's gonna shoot the 3-ball. He's gonna hurt you with his playmaking. And actually tonight he got some boards and played some defense better than he normally does. And he held their guards, Cole Anthony and Gary Clark. Even you can say as a guard to quite a little points. Not very many points, like little points. And that's a good game for Dame. And of course he's gonna put up Dame site numbers every single night. That's what Dame does. That's how Damian Lillard does it every night on a consistent basis. He is an MVP candidate in my eyes. He is one of the best players in the entire league, and he's the second best point guard, unless you're counting LeBron James as a point guard in the entire league. And yes, Damian Lillard is better than Luka Doncic. Change my mind. You can't. I'm sorry. And also he's better than Kyrie Irving. He's such a weird player. I don't know. That's a different discussion. And then let's move on. Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony, 27 minutes. He played starting caliber minutes tonight. 23 points on 7 for 16 shooting, 5 for 9 from 3 with 3 blocks. He played some defense. He hit the 3-ball. Melo sometimes struggles so badly, and I just do not want him on the court. I say if he's struggling, take him out. And tonight he finally stepped up and had a good game for the first time, I feel like, in a couple games, and we needed him to do this. And now he passes Oscar Robertson, and now he's 12th all-time, just behind Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon in points all-time. And this was his career high of the season, 23 points, 5 for 9 from 3, 4 for 5 from free throw with some blocks, a steal. He just came out, he played great defense as well. Pretty much, he got stops when he needed to. He drew fouls, he got a couple and ones, big-time shots in the stretch, and he was on in that fourth quarter. He took over the game from that 9-minute mark, or I guess 13-minute, 12-minute mark, all the way down to that 5-6-minute mark when Dame came back and put it away. He took over, and that was his time. He had 3 boards, no assists. He doesn't really pass. We know that Melo is not going to pass the ball. That's okay. It's not what he's out there to do. He's out there to get buckets, and he does that tonight. Carmelo Anthony comes out and gives us buckets. Just what we want to see from Melo, my man, Carmelo Anthony. And then let's go on back to the starters. Gary Trent Jr. with 15 points, 4 boards, and 6 assists. He came out shooting 3 for 3 to start off the game. Didn't hit a 3 after that. 0 for 6 to end off. Yeah, and other than that, he was 3 for 12, 25% from the field. Besides 3, that's pretty bad. He struggled shooting the ball, but he's out there for his defense. No, he's out there for both. He's a two-way player, and he had to guard Terrence Ross, who didn't give him work tonight. But he normally does play good defense, and he still gives the hustle. He has energy. He got 1 steal tonight, and he's out there. He plays defense. He does lock up. He's a very hustle player. Transition. He missed quite a few layups in transition, which I was annoyed with because you gotta be making those. Come on, Gary. But it's still an okay night for Gary. Not terrible, but not one of his better nights. He started off great, but then he ended up struggling towards the end of the game. Moving on, we have Anfernee Simons, 22 minutes on the bench with 11 points. Shut the ball, 3 for 8 from the field, 4 for 11 from the field goal. And once again, he didn't play too much. He played quite a bit, though. Backup minutes, 6-man minutes. And he shot okay. He found his rhythm a little bit. He hit a couple in a row. He had a couple shots with 11 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. He facilitated a little bit. He did bring up the ball at one point. And he's getting better. I love to see him developing. He's averaging, I think, 12, 13 a game. and he's just playing good, solid basketball for this team. And he's out there. He's listed as the shooting guard, I guess you can say. He's out there. He's playing good basketball for this team. He's giving us production, great production actually on the bench, great minutes, and he 3 for 8 from the 3-point line isn't terrible. It's not ideal, but it's not awful. So not a terrible game there. And then we got, who else we got? Moving on, we got Derrick Jones Jr. 8 points back in the starting lineup in the first time since his injury. 29 minutes, 8 points, 10 rebounds, 0 assists. Shot the ball 6 times, 3 points, hit a 3, 1 free throw attempt. And he actually had the lowest plus minus on the entire team, which is interesting to see. Actually, never mind. Giles and LB actually had the lowest. But out of the starters, he didn't play with the starters that much. He played a lot with the bench unit. He had a 2 plus minuses. All the starters had 11, 10, and 9 with 6 from Gary. And so he still gave us production. He's out there for his defense. He doesn't shoot the ball very much. And he's attempting 3 threes, which honestly, keep shooting the ball. If you're open in the corner, take it. He hit 1 tonight, 1 for 3. And he had 2 other layups with a free throw. A good solid game from him. 8 points, 10 boards, almost a double-double. And if he's getting rebounds, he's cleaning up the glass, then he's playing good basketball. And he's out there for his defense. We know that. He's going to lock up. He had to guard Vuce a lot of times, actually, in this game. And he did an okay job. Speaking of guarding Vuce, Enes Kanter with 6 points in 27 minutes and 10 rebounds with 2 assists. 3 for 6 from the field. Didn't shoot the ball as much as normal. He had a couple nice back downs, but he basically got bullied on the defense side of the ball. Tonight was a defensive breakdown for him, like normal. But he's getting better. He's improving on the defense side of the ball. But tonight was not it. He gave up 27 to Vooch, who gave him work, gave him buckets, and he had some good stops on the stretch. He cleaned up the glass like normal, 10 rebounds. But he just couldn't play the stellar defense to lock up the big. And he's going to have to go ahead against Joel Embiid on Thursday night. And then against Andre Drummond and Jarrett Allen the next night. So he's going to have his hands full these next couple games. And he has to go KP down the stretch here. So he's going to have to keep playing against these elite centers in the NBA. And can he do it? I don't know. Nurk, we need you. You're not a great defender either, but you're better than Ennis. And I think you just can use... I don't know. Ennis is great. I love Ennis, but his defense side of the ball isn't all that. Moving on, Robert Covington, he's back to, no, just this game showed flashes of the start of the season, Rocco. He's been playing great the last couple games, shooting the ball efficiently, 1 for 5 from 3, and he had a layup attempt that he hit as well, so only 5 points. His struggles are on and off. He's inconsistent. He has some great games, but some bad games, and tonight was one of those bad games where he cannot shoot the ball, he cannot find his touch at all. He was long on most things, he backrimmed so much. He had 2 block and steal, a great defensive game. He's a great switching defender. He knows how to rotate. He knows how to get over screens. He's just a very veteran-minded defender, and we need him to be a 3-and-D guy. And when you're breaking 4 threes, 1 for 5, it's not great. Yeah, there's improvement, of course. If you can improve on this game so easily like you did the last couple games, you just got to go back to that form these last few games and get away from that early Robert Covington. Yeah, it's a one outlier in this stretch going on. I'll see if it can turn it around. He had 11 boards and 4 assists. He actually facilitated a little bit and put the glass like Nurkic and Dennis, or like Kanter and Jones. 10, 11, and 11, or 10, 10, and 11 for Covington. A lot of boards on this team, and it's an okay game. He played defense. He put up some stats besides the 3-point shot, but still struggled shooting the ball. CJ Ellaby actually played early. He played in the second quarter, I think it was. He had 2 points, 1 for 3 from the field. He hit it. He chucked it with 3 at the end of the game, so basically he was 1 for 2. But he's 1 for 3, 0 for 2 from 3. But he came in, he playmaked a little bit. He didn't actually have an assist, but he worked the ball around. He attacked and kicked it out. That was a great play. I think it was the assist of the game actually, and ended up being 9 minutes. And he's out there. We're trying to give him a little production. We don't want him to just feel left out after having the best game of his career against the Sixers. So I get why we're doing that. And of course, you have no Nurkic and Collins, so that you run 10-man, it has to play LB and Giles. And speaking of LB and Giles played 7 minutes, got you 0 points and 5 boards. He was over 2. Actually, he didn't shoot a shot. He didn't even shoot once. He had a block and a -4 plus minus, but it's only 7 minutes. So he got work in the defense side of the ball, and he just didn't really shoot it all. So not much to talk about. And Giles, yeah, he's a high player. Like he's high octane. He can come in, maybe give you a lot of production, but tonight just wasn't that. Only 7 minutes, we decided to take him out quick, which is smart. Rodney Hood, 17 minutes, 0 points as well. Shot the ball 2 times, 0 for 2 from the field, 1 board, 1 assist, 1 steal. I don't know. When Rodney runs the ball, I don't like when he's running the point guard. I don't like the point guard Ronnie. I don't know. I just don't like it. It just seems weird to me. Point guard Ronnie isn't all that. But he brings the ball up the court. He always feels like he's going to get stolen. Turns around, backs him down. He had 0 points, but he played a little bit of defense, and he's doing his job. He didn't hit any shooting any threes tonight. So if he's out there just contributing, playmaking, moving the ball, dribbling up the court, then he's still helping this team, and it's okay. But yeah, that's the player stats for us. And now we're talking about the Magic. All in all, it's just a good win. We came out, we played better. We played some defense for once. And I love saying that we actually played defense. Now, does this Dave Stotts' job? No, but it looks better. It's an improvement. Keep improving on this defense side of the ball. Keep getting better. Keep hammering down in practice that we need to play defense and we can hold teams to 97 points. Now, the Magic are not good by any means, but helming to 97 points is a step in that direction. We'll see a real test against Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons on Thursday night in the debut of the Oregon City edition jerseys with the brown. I don't love them, but some people do. I've seen, so yeah. That'll be it for me. 13-10 now on the year. 5th in the Western Conference. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like the video. Comment. Tell me your thoughts in the comments. And peace.